Hello, this is Joyce Kittering from creativeandproductive.com. Today I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about music distribution and my favorite music distributor to get my music on Spotify, iTunes, and other streaming and store platforms. All right, so my preferred choice is DistroKid, and I think it's pretty amazing because you'll see that the founders of two of their biggest competitors actually recommend them. So that would be Jeff Price, founder of TuneCore, and Derek Sivers, founder of CD Baby. They both recommend DistroKid. And yeah, they're pretty awesome. I've been using DistroKid for the past 2-3 years and really enjoy working with them. What I really love about them is that they have this label plan that I'm going to talk to you a little bit about. But first, basically, they work a little bit differently to distributors like CD Baby or TuneCore because they work on a subscription basis. So the basic plan, for example, for just one artist name or band name is $20 a year. And you can upload as many songs or albums as you want and release as many as you want. So, as the industry goes towards single releases, that can be really, really cool because you don't have to pay like $20 every time you want to release a song or $50 per album. Having said that, if you then, stop paying DistroKid, cancel your subscription, your music will be taken off those stores. So DistroKid also gives you the option for the albums you want to keep their lifetime. They also offer the same option if paying that $50 fixed fee. But it leaves you a lot of room to experiment, basically. And I'll show you a little bit about the back end in a few minutes. They also have a Musician Plus plan for 2 artists or band names if you work with a pseudonym. And I spoke recently about selling art under a pseudonym, so you can check that out if you'd like to see why that might be interesting for you. And then they have the label option, which I personally use. The reason I use it is not because I'm a label, I'm not, but I write in different genres and I write under different artist names because I like to separate those brands. And so I use the $80 a year plan, and I think it's great. Now you get Spotify verified checkmark and all those plan. It's really cool. So let me show you what it looks like to upload your music. So you can choose the stores that you want to upload the music to. You don't have to include all of them, but you can. You choose the number of songs, if it's going to be a single, if it's going to be an EP or a full album. If it was previously released, so if it was, you'll need a release date. You include the artist name, and then this particular name, there are a lot of musicians under that same name. So then you would go and check if this is your link or if it's not your artist page and all of that. But let's say I choose another of my artist names, and then that's me. I can just go check, but yeah, that's me. So you'll set up a release date. You can make it available for pre-order. You can add a record label name, add your album cover, and they explain what the optimal size is. The language, if you have lyrics, primary genre, secondary genre, and then you start uploading your tracks. So earlier there was only 1 song. Let's check 5 songs. And you see it's just as simple as, so you'll have the album title, you can set your album price, and here they'll give you a little bit of information, and there, yeah, so you include your song title, you make sure it's an original tune. If it's a cover song, they'll ask for more information. And if there are explicit lyrics, you should say so. You can set the track price and information. You put the audio file. So if you already have an ISRC code, and you can check out my blog post about ISRC and ISWC codes, but an ISRC code is is a code that identifies the sound recording. So it's a unique code for each sound recording, so each track. So if you have if you already have an ISRC code, you can include it here. Otherwise, DistroKid will create one for you, and it's free, no extra charge. To get your own ISRC codes, they cost a little bit of money, not much, but you can research that. I recommend uploading WAV files, the highest quality, and although they will be compressed, but I always prefer to upload highest quality if it's instrumental or contains lyrics. And then you do the same for all the songs, and that's it. So there are some extras that that you can check in. So this one's for free, and it'll allow Instagram users to use your music in their post. You can sign up for the YouTube Content ID program. That's an additional $14.95 a year, and cover song. So it's an additional $12. They'll take care of you. Okay, I actually didn't know DistroKid did that, but DistroKid can take care of the license for you. And store maximizer means they'll deliver to new online stores when they appear. I personally don't check any of those. Okay, so there's Leave a Legacy. That's what I was telling you about. There's a $49 one-time fee that basically ensures that DistroKid will never delete your album from stores, even if your membership lapses, and even if you die. In bold. So yeah. So I personally don't check any of these, but you might want to look if you need to. And important checkboxes, it's just the usual. So that's how you do all this. You go through this page. It's the upload, this one, and basically, DistroKid will process everything, and within a few days, or depending on the release date you choose, your music will be up there on Spotify and Apple Play, Google Play, everything. So now, once you've done that, you can have a look at your stats. So my stats are actually ridiculous. I'm not pushing my music out at all. It hasn't been a priority. Streaming hasn't been a priority in a while. But anyway, so you can see your stats here. And if you have different artist names, you can use those. And then you can also go ahead and look at your bank. So I selected June 2017 because back then I was pushing a little bit the streaming, and there's no money in streaming, as you can tell. So to give you an idea, last time I checked, which was a few months back, but last time I checked, you needed approximately 1 million streams on Spotify to earn about $3,000. And a couple of friends of mine who actually, touring indie musicians who work a lot, who push streaming a lot, they told me, so they have, one of them has 2 million views, 2 million plays, and the other 3 million. And they both confirmed that then it's digressive. So like your first million plays on Spotify is about $3,000. And then the second million is 2,000. And then the third million is 1,000, meaning if you have 3 million streams on Spotify, you actually get only about $6,000. Now that's what I've been told. I don't have any personal experience with this, but in my own experience, it's it's about 0.0037 cents per play. So yeah, and you see here you can have a breakdown by store, and you can see the excruciating detail. And that's pretty cool because you know which songs are performing. This one always seems to perform really well. and you can have some surprises as well, and you can see, you know, which platforms. Anyway, so that's the idea. Now, my favorite is DistroKid, but if you know, before I made the decision, this is the blog post. Ari's take blog post that helped me make the decision. He updates this fairly regularly, I believe. So if you need more information, if you want to make your, you know, you want to do your due diligence and check out all the competition, or, you know, a lot of the competition, then this is a really great resource. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with this circuit. I don't get paid to say this, and as you may know, I work with a lot of other musicians to help them get their music licensed, and many of them are you know, tour and push streaming and album sales, and they're very happy with DistroKid as well. I've never heard anyone criticize DistroKid in my immediate circle, you know, the musicians I work with. So that's it for today. Hopefully you found this helpful. If not, feel free to criticize or ask follow-up questions in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And, you know, as always, enjoy yourself, make great music, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.